Today I'm in Fort Collins, Colorado, and I want to take a look at this former Urban Air that just recently and suddenly closed. This is a former Toys R Us, and this is the location that I'm most familiar with in my youth. I think a friend of mine actually did a number of videos where he stopped by Urban Air, so after I heard that this place had closed, it's like, well, I guess I gotta do a video. So let's go ahead and take a look, shall we? All right, here we go. So we got the front, of course. So I actually had done a little video clip, a snippet of sorts, where I just walked inside, walked through part of the spot, and then walked back out. I didn't do anything too crazy. I don't know if I'll include that or not as well, but either way, it's too bad that it closed. I'm not really sure why it closed. You can see that it still kind of has the doors laid out like they were back when Toys R Us was here. Can't see much here, but I think we'll be able to see a little bit through this open door down here. Yeah, you can see a little bit right there. There you go. Looks like they had a slide over there. Of course, they had their whole obstacle course. Yeah, I believe a friend of mine went here quite a few times in his videos back in the day. And of course, when I was younger, I very specifically remember going to this Toys R Us. They actually had another location that became Cons Home Plus that is currently Spirit Halloween, and hopefully by the time this video releases, I'll have recorded a video of that Spirit Halloween. Either way, the point is that this is the one that I remember the most, and I very specifically remember back around, I believe, 2017 or 2018, I had actually gone here for the final time. Of course, I didn't know at the time. It was at Christmas time, just before they closed, their last Christmas, basically. In a way, back then, I actually almost was like, man, maybe I should do a video, but then I was like, nah, I just want to go check it out. Okay, so this is the area where they had the go-karts. I don't know if I swear I took a photo of the go-kart tracks when it was operational, but I don't know if I still have that photo or not. But I imagine these are probably faster go-karts, and it is an indoor track, of course. So you can actually still see the go-karts over there on the left, and there's the track, and you can see it goes up above the track there and kind of comes back down and stuff like that. It's kind of hard to see, I know. That's the way it is. This one might come out a little better, maybe. I don't know. I don't know if the orange is better or that one's white. That one is actually the best. Yeah, you can still see it. They suddenly closed, as far as I understand. Yeah, as far as I understand, they suddenly closed and just without warning. And now, if you want to go to Urban Air, you gotta go farther south. Up in Cheyenne, we have a place called, what is it? Frontier Trampoline Park, but of course that's mainly trampolines, not so much of the, oh God, I can't even think of words right now. But it wasn't as much of the jungle gym stuff. It's not as much of the jungle gym stuff as this is, so that's a little different. Realistically, if you want the Urban Air experience, you're probably gonna have to go to another location. And then of course over here you have a huge vacant parcel of land that never got replaced. Looks like they actually have a set of police cameras over there, which is nice. But you can see right there, it says Urban Air. A long time ago it was said Toys R Us here, and I think that side it was had Babies R Us on it. I don't think this location had that rainbowy tiling going around it, but the old location where they used to be did. Now, it's very possible I went to that location when I was younger, but I gotta tell you, I was so young that I don't remember the old location very well, besides driving by it a few times. So, different time. Now we're in 2025, and this spot is vacant again, so figured I'd just do this video to show what it looks like. Apparently, there's a new feature on YouTube called Hype. I haven't seen it on my channel, but let me know if you see it, and if you do, I guess you can hype the video. What a meme. I swear this platform's turning into a meme sometimes, at least in some ways. Not always, but there are some ways that I swear this platform's turning into a meme. Anyway, do want to give a shout out to these guys right here that support me on the YouTube and Patreon memberships. If you want a little bit extra BHS, stuff like that, you know, additional content to the rest of the content and support the channel, you can find the links down in the description. And of course, I think there should be a join button below this video for YouTube. But other than that, peace out.